Hello and welcome to my channel. We have reached 10,000 subscribers, so I thought I would give back thanks and do a mid-month reading for each of the signs. Check your sun, your moon and your rising. I will endeavour to put the time links underneath, which will make it easier for you, but I haven't done that before, so let's just see how we go. I also wanted to say thank you to every single one of you for consistently watching my videos and for sharing, liking and subscribing. So if you haven't subscribed, please check the subscribe button below. So let's get started with Aries. Aries, we have the King of Cups. So there is a water sign male, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, either yourself or someone that you're dealing with, who is part of the past, who you may be having, so it could be a father, it could be an ex, it could be a problem that you're having with your boss, where they're bringing up something from the past, and it's bringing up an insecurity or a fear issue up again. Pisces is the 12th house, which rules the subconscious, our secrets that we bear, things that we've filed under, do not be disturbed. It's also about using your intuition with a water sign, or if you're the water sign, using your intuition with authority or with your parent or with your partner or your family, using that intuition to sense, is there an emotional overwhelm situation happening? This is about being rock solid in your career. This is about feeling really good. The King of Cups is about greatness in emotional success. So in your work, you're feeling rock solid, you're feeling like your authorities are pleased with your work. You may even get some wonderful feedback from your bosses in regards to that. There might be also an issue of an integrity value system to do with authorities, a male figure in your life. But there is news. There's news of some success coming in, and there's also news of something that you'll hear about today that is further on down the track. So say you hear about something this week, and it's about something that will happen in a couple of months. For some of you, I feel like there's been a very emotional ride in regards to health issues, and you're needing to give a bit more love at the moment towards this water sign person in your life. Now, for the angel card message, we have Vanessa. Vanessa's asking you to make a strong decision. Now, I feel like this card is about earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and the decision that you're making is a crossroads decision. So it's about the future. It's about which path to take. So going back to the King of Cups, if this is in regards to continuing on with the employment, continuing taking care of an elder parent, continuing on with a relationship, continuing on with this course of action that you're taking, Vanessa's asking you to use your intuition again. So again, the intuition is strong, Aries, about making this decision best for you. I feel like for some of you, there's been plans that have been promised to you that have feeling like they've been fallen through. And I keep hearing the word wheelbarrow. So for some of you, you'll keep loading up that wheelbarrow. You keep doing that tangible, practical work and keep loading it up. Or even if there's been an incident with the wheelbarrow, because I hear the word wheelbarrow. Also, this is about getting on with the neighbours, getting on with family. If there's been any rifts with next door neighbours, if they've borrowed the wheelbarrow, if you've borrowed the wheelbarrow, or if there's just been any issues with the neighbours. Also with the family strife, there could have been an emotional disturbance that's 3 weeks or 3 months long, and in the end of June, there's going to be some positive strides forward for you to be able to get past this. So let's start with Taurus. Victory for you, victory in your health, victory in your day-to-day work, and victory with your day-to-day actions that you're taking. Now, this is for fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, someone that you're dealing with in your life, or your sun or moon. This is also a public victory. So you might be going public with a launch. You've won some kind of great success at work, which is now being made public. This is about advancement in what your purpose is, what your passion is. So, because wands are about your passions and what your purposes, you're taking action and you've received that victory. It's also about publicity though. So I see this card as Julius Caesar, who's come back from dominance and war, and all of the villagers are out lining the streets, welcoming him home and clapping on the back. So you might swoop in at the last minute and save the day with something to do with communication, because the horse is on there, and everyone at work is congratulating you on your great performance. This is also, in a love sense, this is Taurus dealing with a fire sign, and lots of flattery, lots of gentile behavior. This is success in love. So if you're single, you might meet a fire sign Taurus that really seems to move quite quickly. It's very passionate. And someone that could be part of your day-to-day basis, because this is a sixth card, which is day-to-day, everyday life. Also, this is about someone coming through for you at home, or coming home in a victorious, or coming home for a celebration in some sense. In your health-wise, this is about getting great results, and it's about being very happy with the results to do with your weight, or with your health, with giving up addictions, infertility, anything like that. So anything to do with your health, you get great results, or seeing great results, or getting a win over that. Or if you've been waiting for a date for a surgery, getting victory by getting that date and feeling very successful about that, and knowing that the operation will be successful. Crystal says, have faith and hope, because there's something happening on the horizon that you can't see yet, but it will be positive, and this has got to have a transition. The transition has to happen. The process has to happen in this way. It has to go along in order for this to be a success. We all want things to be ready and beautiful when we want them to be, but if you skip a couple of processes, you might not have the relationship you want. You might not have get the loan that you want. You may not get the advancement that you want, because you've got to have the experience. You've got to go through the process. The building steps, the building blocks along the way are giving you that wisdom, that experience. They're giving you what you need for this to be successful, and you can't be successful unless you go through those things. For some of you, I feel like this has been happening 60 to 90 days ago, or when we had the last eclipse, and this could be with an earth sign, you being Taurus, so yourself, and with another earth sign. I feel like this is about expansion and travel, and you've been worrying about if there's been enough done, if you have been accepted, if you can afford to go, if you can go. Whatever you're worrying about with this culture or with this expansion, this card is saying that you will be accepted, you will be able to go, you will be able to have what you want, but there's just going to be a bit of a process to get there. So now we're moving on to Gemini, and so Gemini, let's have a look at your cards. Ace of Swords for you, Gemini. So this is about you having a crossroads decision, and this might have come through a dream or an idea. For some of you, I see that you've got this great idea and you want to put it out forward, and you may have had two offers or two ways that you can go, and you're seriously considering each way. You're seriously considering which way it is that you want to go. So whether you've for example, if you've got a business idea, you've gone and launched it out to a couple of people, two people are very interested and they're both offering you something in return, and you're deciding which way you want to go. For others, this is about having clarity. It is about having focus. It's about getting that thought going. So Gemini, this is about you, or about another air sign as well, because this is air signs Gemini, Aquarius and Libra. So Gemini, this is about getting those ideas. You may have been thinking about where you're going to go, thinking about how you're going to go, and you finally got the strategy, the research, the action, the plan ready to go. You've been working on it for a while and now you're on your way to go. This is about also being clear at home with those guidelines, those boundaries as well. It could be two people, or that you're being pulled apart by family, because there's two here. So it could be that you're being pulled apart between two people, or that you're in a relationship and there's another person interfering because of boundaries. It also could be a family issue where the family is being put on sides almost, and it's to do with boundaries. And this is about cutting things and making things clear. So putting those boundaries in and stating this is what needs to happen. It could be that you're cutting family, friends, or people in this situation out of your life for this to be able to continue to resolve this issue. The plan that you're putting into action for some of you has got things running off it. So you might have an obligation to have responsibility for people on board that would be coming along with this idea, or taking people or hiring more people, or this could be a group thing, but you're leading it. Both ways are going to have a wonderful positive result. It's just that you've got to figure out which way is more lucrative for you, which way works better for you in this way of pushing forward. At home, this is also about putting rules in and boundaries and getting the clarity and focus. It's about something needs to be changed, something needs to be cut out. You're putting this plan into action to getting the results that you want. We've got the same card that we got for Taurus. So this is having faith and hope that there is a process. Things are working behind the scenes that you're not aware of. There will be a positive result. Again, the transition and the steps have to be taken. You can't rush progress. Things have to go the way that they are, because you've got to gain that experience. You've got to gain that knowledge. You've got to go through the lack of, for you to appreciate the abundance that you get in whatever way that is for you. So, if this is a family matter, the process had to happen. Other people had to see these people as they were. Other people had to get that way of thinking themselves. You can't force people to think the same way as you. You can't... You've got to wait for other people to make up their mind. There's also waiting for answers, waiting for permits, waiting for grants, waiting for the authorities to say yes. The process has to happen in the way that it happens, because that way you will get the positive results that you want. So now we're going to Cancer. We have here the Six of Cups, but in return. So this is about feeling like family support, friend support is not there, or that it's draining you. Feeling nostalgic about the past and seeing it in a different view. This is an ex coming back and promising something that he can't give. This is a past event, or someone on the other side who's giving you energy about something in the past, about memories, and it's bringing back things that you don't want to remember, or it's giving you an illusion, or maybe the fog's being lifted and you see the past in a different way. So maybe you were always brought up to believe that this had been true, and now you see that it isn't. You've based your whole life on a lie or an illusion. It wasn't what you thought it was, based on new information about the past. For others, this is about going back to the past ways of saving money, about the way that you work with your career, about getting back to basics. This is going back to the past of how you used to be and seeing that it really brings out dividends for you. It's almost like you've been, for some of you, emotionally giving too much of yourself to other people. And so right now you're going back to basics. You are prioritizing yourself and just doing your work and being able to say no, because there's some sort of draining issue, emotionally feeling let down, emotionally feeling drained by people, networks. This is groups of people around you, and it's in your day-to-day work, because it's six, which is your work, your day-to-day burdens, and your health. So it could be that you've got psychosomosis, where you're being really stressed, really drained out, and you're starting to come out in physical things as well. So keep an eye on that. This is also about the family pulling together to contribute. If there's been any scares or any bitterness, this is going to be addressed now. We have a starer, and she says you deserve the best. Reach for the stars, your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. This is about earth signs, Cancer. You have an earth sign in your life where you are working with this person, and you are getting great positive results, and to keep going forward. There might be some jealousy involved, which is, or you've received some negative feedback, or whatever it is that's made you feel like pulling out, and this kind of saying, no, don't pull out, there's more to come. You are so close to getting what your dreams were, to getting those wishes. Don't back down now. Also, this is about you standing firm, keeping yourself grounded, standing up for what you believe, Cancer, and believing that this is the way that you've got to go, and keep going forward, because this is the way that you want things to go. So now we have Leo. Leo, we have 3 in success in home, finances, and health. This is the nurturing card, this is the birth card, and the mother card. This is 3, which is success in communications, but also in families as well. This card is telling you that there is a, I want to say a fire sign, Leo, so it could be you, or it could be somebody else as well. Fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, who is blooming, blossoming, expecting, expectations, giving birth to an idea, a business, a project, bringing life to, gestating, something you're passionate about. And yes, that does include babies. So some of you will be giving birth, some of you will be hearing that you're giving birth, or putting money into IVF, or putting money into the birthing process. For others, this is about you putting money into, or concentrating on, or giving all of your energy into something that is your baby, that is your passion, that you're gestating, and it will be successful. This is also getting the results back, that you have hit back, that you are getting those results because of the hard work you've already done. So this is enlightenment about how to get there even faster. This is about abundance. This is protection. So getting those insurances into play now, making sure that you're ready for the time period it's going to take for this to be delivered. This is about your creativity flowing. This is also about mothers and family and children, and success there. It's about being relaxed and calm, because she's very relaxed and calm with your mother. It's getting that nurturing. And if you're the mother, you're giving that nurturing to your family. Very, very strong emphasis on abundance and success in whatever it is that you call your baby or your home that is for you. Let's have a look at our Adoring Virtues messages from the angels, Leo. 2 cards for you. So there's some jealousy about a relationship here. Now this could be that you're in a new romance and their partner hasn't gone yet, or you're in a new romance and your partner is interfering, or that you are in an existing relationship that's been around for a while and there's some sort of interference getting in the way of this relationship moving forward. Now it stems from jealousy. This person is jealous for what you have. They're circling. They want what you have. Now you've just got to rise above it and keep going forward. For some of you, this is about a brand new relationship that is going to blossom quite quickly, and that you may have some fears from the past, from past relationships, which may make you a little bit fearful or a little bit frightened to be able to move forward. This kind of saying that do put those things behind you. This is going to be a wonderful relationship. So let's move on to Virgo. What is your card for this mid-month reading for June, Virgo? 2 and success and abundance and partnership. So there is a Leo involved with this Virgo, a Leo and a water sign, or that this is an emotional partnership with a fire sign that is going to be going on to the next level, or cementing or bonding, taking that bond deeper with this person. If this is a work sense, then you are signing deals, you are making partnership. This is a good, solid foundation which takes care of your passionate needs, creatively, and abundance and all those things, but also your emotional sense is completed. It's equal share. If those are if this is to do with your health, this is finding a good plan, coming up with a partnership that works for you, and being emotionally happy with those results. And your angel message card, Virgo, is We have two cards again. We have Sonia, which is telling you that you have past spirits around you. I have a really strong feeling this is about grandbabies, or whether this is your grandmother talking about your grandbabies, or whether this is a grandmother talking to you and you're the grandchild. And this is about new love or new energy into a situation. So if there's a home situation where there has been some strife, this person that's passed, possibly a grandmother, is saying there's new energy and new love coming through now, and follow those signs that I'm showing you and take the opportunities that are given to you. There's new energy coming in. There may even be a new family coming in or a new baby coming in. If you're already in a partnership, this message is saying follow the signs that I'm showing so we can reignite that love, so we can get that bond going. Now, it could be an ex coming back, which you didn't even think was possible that it would happen. This is reignited love or new love coming in, getting that passion going. Now, family issues, this is about getting those family issues sorted with reignited love, getting that Venus words flowing, having empathy, having dialogue with loving and compassionate words to get this thing sorted. So now we're going on to Libra. We're going through a transition. This is Temperance. This is fire sign sorry, not Scorpio, but I will say Scorpio because that's the first word that came out of my mouth. This is fire signs Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Now, Temperance card is a major arcana card, which means you're going through a major shift and change at the moment, or making a major decision about a transition. It's about a healing. It's harmony. It is going through the process from one stage into another. So if you're looking for work, you will find employment. If you are starting a business off the ground, you go through that transition phase, you will have that enlightenment, you will get the strategy, the plan into action, and you will be able to get things moving with the right people, the right combination, the right ingredients. You'll be able to get that success going. If this is to do with addiction, this is help from the angels helping you to give up drinking, to give up drugs, to give up smoking, to give up weight. For those with anxiety, stress, and depression, Temperance is telling you that this is a healing time, and the transition, the process is really important, because when you go through that process, you're able to go through all the different steps, which gets you that positive result. And partnerships, this is about equal share, equal love, being compassionate, being honest, and seeing a shift and a change in how the relationships work because of that difference in attitude. This is moderation, employing the moderation in your spending, in your love. Bring back love from those that drain you. Bring back energy from those that take and don't return. This is about finding balance and healing and harmony in all sorts of relationships, work, love, and home. And this is also about spicing it up, new ingredients, get things flowing, and let's see the difference. But you're well on your way, because this is about already being in the transition right now. This is, again, we've got the same message here. Daniel is talking about relationships, whether they mean marriage or they are partnerships. And this is about having the courage and the strength to assist you right now in the flow of words, in that transition. So for some of you, you might be in the transition of a divorce and working out those emotional feelings, emotionally sorting out the custody, emotionally sorting out the finances, emotionally sorting out the shift. For others, this is about finding that through the transition, that you're emotionally finding that you're getting closer together, and there may be a shift in the way that you're thinking. If this is a work relationship, there's got to be 50-50 balance. You've got to be bouncing things off. It could be a transition period where you're coming into a new job, taking over from somebody else, or you're the new person on the team. Whatever it is for you, Daniel is here helping you with that transition and making sure that you have the courage and the strength to be able to see things through. So now we're going on to Scorpio. Let's see what Scorpio has. We have the Six of Cups. So this is about networking. This is about friends. This is about partners from the past. This is about feeling nostalgic, going through old neighborhood haunts, going through photos from the past and enjoyable, happy, fond memories for that. This could be a family reunion and you're all laughing and talking about the past. For some of you, running into someone from school or running into an ex and having some fond memories with that. This card also represents spirits that are on the other side, bringing you some opportunities and some clues, so follow those as well. This is also about fundraising and giving charity and building that network while you're there, giving love as much as you give back. This is about innocence, so your children, naivety, giving, spending lots of time outdoors with the children at group events and things like that, and making memories. This is also about your daily workload and your body as well. So, Scorpio, this is about employing things that you used to use in the past. So whether that be budget, whether that be exercise, whether that be health attitudes. For some of you, this might be a health attitude, a health issue that you've had from childhood, which has suddenly reared its ugly head and reminds you to stop and slow down. And how did you deal with that in the past? That's also for a couple of situations. Stop, think, how did I deal with this in the past? Because this is a positive results from this card, and it's about your health and it's also about your daily workload. We have Archangel Uriel, who is helping you heal past emotions. So see how they work so closely together. This card is telling you that whatever's happened in the past, he's giving you the energy right now to be able to have the confidence and the courage to be able to work through it, to be able to put these things behind you and to be able to positively move forward. This card is also saying that there's support around you from other people and to let them help you. The whole charity idea is, you are quite happy to help everybody else, but when people offer, you just say no. Perhaps you could give your love to your friends or whoever it is that's offering help and say yes. They want to help. They want to be included. They want to be part of the group. They want to be part of your healing. They want to emotionally give you that support. So let them. So now we're moving on to Sagittarius. We have the Three of Pentacles. So straight away I feel like renovations, development, anything to do with your home or money that you're putting into home. You'll be finding that that is an energy that's going on at the moment. There's also about calling experts in. So financially, to get to that successful point that you need to be, to call in an expert to help you get there. This is mastering your craft, mastering the dollar, mastering your physical self, and mastering what you have in your value system to you. In love relationships, this can be seen in a couple of ways. First and foremost, is there a third person who is interfering in your relationship at the moment? Is this third person a cultural, a family values or fundamental value system that is the problem? Is the family of the person that you're with interfering in your relationship and you find it very hard to cross that boundary? This is also about your health, so maybe putting some money into your health, maybe seeing an expert for your health. For some of you, this is about elective surgery, putting some money in and getting that success and being very happy with those results. This is a 3, so it's 3 in communication success in communication, and it's also Pentacles, which is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So for you, Sagittarius, this is you may have one of those earth signs in involvement with you for your work, your home, or your love. This is bank loans as well. You might have to, I see something to do with planning. Maybe you're buying a house and you're adding an extension, or you have a house and you're adding an extension, or you're buying a block of land and it's a new build. I feel like there's building as well to do with this card. So let us have a look at your Angel's message card as well. Rosetta is saying for some of you that work with children, you've got a gift with children, and your compassionate side is coming up. For some of you, this is a younger generation coming to you and seeking advice and wisdom and guidance from you. And for others, this is about needing to spend more time with your children. Maybe one of your children needs a bit more of your love at the moment, needs a little bit of extra care. Maybe they've been sick with the flu. And also, another way that this can be seen is to be like the child in your communication with relations, whether it be relationships or co-workers. or with your children, to speak open and honestly with innocence and naivety. So not wanting to colour the words up where you're hiding the actual emotional view that you want to say, and having that compassion, to be honest and open, and to let that love flow. This is the way to great success in your relationship, Sagittarius. Now we have Capricorn. Capricorn, we have the High Priestess, and this is a mothering card as well. And this is from, if you've got a mother figure, pass on the other side. She is helping you with your legacy, whether that be children or your work, with a crossroads decision. Now, this could involve a Capricorn. For others, this is about going to your mother to seek advice on your legacy that you're leaving behind, whether that be children or, you know, work related as well. There's a crossroads decision that needs to be made. For some of you in a relationship, it's about an elephant in the room and you're not opening dialogue and it's unspoken, so those words need to be said. There's a black and white decision about that. For some reason, you're frightened of the consequences. For some reason, you don't want to speak about it because you're afraid what will happen next, or you're not ready for what will happen when this conversation is had. For some of you, you can't have this conversation because you don't have all the advice yet. There's more information to come. There's news. It could be in writing. It could be in a text. It could be that you read it somewhere. This information will come to light. For some of you, this is about your children. We've got the pomegranate there. So this is about your children, your seeds, and or your legacy. So, you know, retirement fund, your work, your legacy that you leave behind. And so you've got a decision about that. Now, this is a 2 card, which is about partnerships. So it could be, for some of you, there's a custody issue, or there's you and your partner deciding which way to go with the children, whether it be education, or whether you're deciding, I want to shift, but I'm worried about the children's education, or something is decided upon the outcome for the children. And that's the crossroads decision. For some of you, this is your intuition. You feel like there's something up with your children, or you feel like there's something up with your partner, and your intuition is to ask, to speak up, that elephant in the room, speak up. This is also about family balance. There's got to be a partnership. There's got to be respect. There's got to be boundaries. You've got to all let this go flowing. For some of you, this is news about a ceremony. This is a High Priestess, so this is a communion. This is a milestone. This is a next level. This is major person, time, or decision that you're making. And for some of you, you don't have all the information yet, so you can't make that decision. For some of you, you can't make the decision yet because you're too frightened. Can I get married? Is this time for me to buy a house? Is this time for me to have a baby? All these decisions for each of you. Now, this is a general reading, so it's hard to be specific about what this is. Again, I always see a Virgo around this card as well. We do have the horn there, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But for you, Capricorn, this is who you're with. Now your Angels card. 2 cards for you too. I got these exact same cards for another sign, so do check your sun, your moon, and your rising, because these 2 cards came up together as one before. So again, this is about being in a new relationship, or being in a reignited relationship, and not knowing if this is genuine, or not knowing if this is real, or feeling like you're almost about to give up. And this card is saying to you, no, don't give up yet. This is the dream. You're so close. Don't give up yet. This card is saying that if you've been dreaming about a relationship, you've got a brand new person coming along. This card is also saying if you've been dreaming for your existing relationship to, get that spice, that love, that reignited love going, that will happen as well. Also, don't let anyone from the past, whether it be your ex or their family or your family, interfere with the relationship. So let's go with Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles. So this is taking a break because you've done such hard work and you're already seeing the results. This is gaining that accolation, gaining that success, gaining that promotion. And now you're sitting back and you're looking at what you've achieved and you're going, now where do I put my energy or my money or my values into next? What is next for me? So it's again shifting that goalpost. It's again shifting that you've already succeeded to the point that you wanted to. So now let's make some new goals. Let's set the goal higher. This is about being able to afford time off because you've put that hard work in. Now this is gaining tangible, practical help from a earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus, where it's been valuable and allowing you to have more time off. So maybe you're time sharing, maybe you're shifting your days and consolidating them so you've actually got more time off, but you're actually making more money. This could be that you've reassessed your retirement fund, you've reassessed your home loan, you've reassessed where you're putting your money, whether it be in advertisements. Maybe you're taking the money out of there and putting it somewhere which will work a lot harder for you. But whatever it is, money is good, health is good. Again, all those same things for your health. So your health has been walking along. The seven is commitment, it's long-term goals, long-term future. It's contracts, it's getting that signed on the dotted line. But you've already put that money in, you've already put that effort in, you've already put that practical, tangible work in, and now you're seeing those results coming in. So now, while you're in that honeymoon period, once you've just gained that success, you're now sitting there thinking, okay, what is for the future? What is next? What are my next goals? How am I going to make this go even further? And what about the future? Have I got enough insurance? Have I got my retirement fund? Have I got enough? Have I put enough effort? Is there something else I can do with your health? Because pentacles are your wealth, they are your health, and they are your value system. So you know what you will and will not sell out for. This is also about being self-reliant, knowing that you can rely on yourself. For some of you, this is your own business. I have my own business and I'm doing exactly that. Less hours, more money. I'm consolidating it down to a couple of days and putting all my effort into there, and I'm just priority to my work on those certain days, and the rest of the time off it's priority to what is most important to me, which is my children and myself. Putting money into my own health, putting exercise, taking exercise every day, even when I don't want to, buying myself luxury. This is about getting yourself a bit of luxury to reward yourself for that hard work. So do it. This is wonderful. Now, what is your angel card going to tell you? It's the angel of assistance in marriage and relationships and partnerships. So if you are considering, if this is about considering a divorce or considering about getting back together after a divorce, this card here is saying, I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to give you the right things to say, the right time to say it, and let that person be open all ears for this announcement. If this is about your work, then you're going to have the right words, you're going to be the star of the show, you're going to be able to sell yourself well to get that bank loan, to get that success, to be able to get an extension, to be able to do more or gain more, whatever it is. Daniel is with relationships, work relationships, bank relationships, even with your doctor, relationships with your doctor, with family and with love. So this card is saying, hey, if you've got any issues in that area at the moment, I'm going to give you the right words to say, and I'm going to make the arena really, really simple and loving, and so that things will move more smoothly. Just have faith that you will have the right words, and you've definitely put the effort in, so why not? Let's have a look at Pisces. I'm a Pisces rising, so I'm very excited. Pisces, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is maybe you need to call in a plumber or a builder, putting money into your home. This can also be about renovating your home, a build on your home, painting your home, putting money into your home, and maybe even calling in an expert. This is a 3, which is success. This is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is about gaining success in... So this is health, wealth, and values, but 3 is also about communication. So the communication, if this is about your values and stuff, so you might be able to call in an expert, because in a love sense, this is about something or someone being a third person in the relationship interfering. I also said this for another sign, so please check your sun, your moon, and your rising. So if there's a person, an ex, a mother, a friend, a family, it could be your family values don't match. It could be the culture doesn't match, or it's creating issues. You may need to you and your partner sit down together and just say, no, this can't continue, other people interfering. This might be about getting counseling, calling in an expert and putting money into it. But there is success, so it's worth it. Now, in the home, to gain that success, so buying a home, renting a home, building a home, development with a home. Now, this is for work, mastering your craft, gaining that promotion, gaining that success, gaining that title, gaining that accolade. With your work, you might even need to call in an expert, whether it be budget, whether it be a new project manager, new advertising campaign. You may need to spend some money to gain the success that you want. Now at home, this is about, to gain that success, to have boundaries in place, to open dialogue. Now again, you may need to call in an expert for that as well. But this is a successful card for you, Pisces. With our angel messages from the angels from Drawing Virtue, let's see what we have here. We have 4 cards for you, Pisces. Okay. So you're a light worker and you shine and you bring healing and love to all of those around you. You're a light worker. God needs you to shine and shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. I am a clinical hypnotherapist as well as a psychic, and I am a healer, and I do bring my healing, and I volunteer, and I also do it with love. So this is accurate for me. So being the person someone comes and talks to when they're worried, being very good at your job. Now there's a yes around that. So maybe you're wondering, shall I go away? Shall I do some more training? Shall I put my hand up and volunteer for whatever the role is? There's a yes in regards to your work and your healing, and whether or not you should go, or whether or not you've got a gift. So for some of you are asking, do I have that gift? Yes, you do. Some of you are wondering if it's time for me to move. Yes, because this is a change in work, or there's a shift. And it might be around the new moon, which is going to be really successful for you. So this is the right time for whatever that is for that question. Now, you are on the way to your dreams. You may be having some dreams, some visions about your future. And this card, that card, yes, it's definitely happening. Yes, those are your dreams, and yes, it's going to happen, and you may see these in your dreams from your spirit guides, from the people on the other side, loving you and telling you to listen to and follow the steps that I'm communicating. Take the opportunities. I'm dropping little hints all the way around. If you find feathers or coins, you know you're in the right direction. And the last card is saying you are psychic. Again, I keep feeling like that you're asking, am I psychic? Yes, you are. This card is saying you're having that psychic connection, whether it be in your dreams, whether you're zoning out and you can see it, whether you see something and then it happens, when you think about someone and then they're there. You're thinking about someone and the phone rings. Your psychic person, your psychic energy is being very, very open at the moment. There is winter summer solstice happening today or tomorrow, roundabouts, and this is the most open that the universe is. So this can be some really freaky psychic moments for you. But yes, the answer is yes to whatever question it is about this. Let that energy shine. I mean, you may be wanting to get some holistic health for you and your family to make things moving forward. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. We've reached 10,000. Yay! I'm very excited. And I wanted to give you something back for all of your love. So love you, love you, love you. And I hope you've enjoyed your reading.